Happy Tuesday. Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Thank y'all for being here. I see you guys were waiting. Oh, it was a task getting out of the house this morning, y'all. My son he did not want to get up this morning, which kind of threw us back a little bit. Then he got dressed and went downstairs, honey, and went right back to sleep. I was like, oh, really? But yeah, so nevertheless, we got out of the house, child, dropped him off at camp, and we are ready to go. So he's in camp while school is out. And yeah. But thank y'all for being here. Good morning. I hope you guys nevertheless got where you're going safely. You got your coffee, your tea, and you are not being stressed out at work or wherever you are. Some of you guys may be at the gym. Whatever you're doing this morning, I hope that you got there safely and that you are in good spirits. All right. Again, and again, thank you guys so much for the 10K subscribers. I got to keep saying it because I really appreciate you guys supporting me so heavy over here. I really do. Because that was a lot of hard work, honey, getting there. And we're going to keep climbing. Every day we're going to be climbing to get even more. We got at 10, we can get to 20 and beyond. So I appreciate you guys supporting this channel as you do. Let's go ahead and do our disclaimer. Everything said in the video is a legend in my opinion, and it is used for fair use and once again entertainment. All right. Yes, we have a lot of great topics for you guys this morning, and I hope you guys are ready to get this tea, honey, and a few laughs along the way. All right. Celebrity news is always first. All right. For those of you that watch, I watch it. For those of you that watch Real Housewives of OC, with Shannon Beador and all them ladies, I like it. I watch it. I've been watching it for years since it actually aired. Shannon Beador, you guys, was spotted taking pictures with her ex-husband David Beador, you guys, after he has announced his divorce from his new wife. Now y'all know he and Shannon were married for 17 years and they wound up getting divorced. So David moved on and met this other little young chick too. And they only stayed married for like 2 years, and they have a 2-year-old daughter, which David is seeking full custody of course, because we know he don't want to pay no child support. That's always the go-to when these men nowadays, you know, file for divorce. They know they don't want that child. The child gonna be with the grandma or somebody else while they ass be out here looking for the next victim. But anywho, so he and Shannon were seen taking like a little cozy picture where she had her arm around him and her face on his face. I was like, what's going on here? Because they had a little nasty bitter divorce. So it's looking like they might be trying to work their way back to each other. I mean, it's the way it was looking to me. I was like, what's going on here? Nevertheless, child, some people get divorced and get back together. If that's the case, child, she like it. I absolutely love it. But that kind of threw me back because their divorce was very crucial. But shout out to you, child. His ex-wife, Leslie, like I said, little young chick that he married, child, back in 2020. They finally got their divorce this past May. I think it was May 24th, they said the divorce was finalized. And now he and Shannon are out here, honey, finagling in these streets, honey. Ooh. You had to make that light, honey. Ooh, thank God for the turbo in my car, Lord. I could tap the gas, baby, and we'd be like, boom. Yes, God. All right, so. But we're gonna move on, child, from them. So shout out to you, Shannon Beador, honey, if y'all trying to get on back together. She want that old thing back. That's what it's looking like. They got about 4 or 5 kids, so it's looking like he's slanging something over there, child. He's doing something over there. 4 or 5 kids, he doing something right. Baby, he was rearranging them guts. Was that nice? Probably not, but we just on our pity this morning, child. But yes, thank you guys for trying to do what y'all got to do to get back together. Moving on, there is a new date, y'all. We update. Y'all know we've been talking about Wild and Out star Jackie O. They found, I think they had her funeral yesterday because I saw online where they had like the processional with all the expensive cars and the child. I was like, oh, they really put her away nice, honey. Y'all know Nick Cannon put the money up to have her buried nice. And he announced that he was gonna, you know, foot the bill to have her put away nicely because y'all know for years she starred on Wild and Out. That was her start on Wild and Out. So Nick Cannon paid to put her away nice, and I'm talking about it was the G wagons, it was the child, that was a nice processional. I said, oh my God. They put her away very nicely. But there, I found out some new updates on that. We're gonna hit on this and then we're gonna get up off it. All right, so Jackie O posted on her IG prior to the surgery, okay? Because y'all know everything that she do, she kind of leave a paper trail in terms of her posting on her IG, because she wanted, because she wants everybody to kind of know what she's doing, what she has going on. She posted, this is what she posted. Her last post on her IG was, getting ready for my mommy makeover with Dr. Zach. She said, stay tuned on my YouTube channel for full reveal. So she was planning on getting on her YouTube channel to show off her new body, her new, mommy makeover. That was her plan. So Dr. Zach, the doctor that performed her surgery, is accused of fake reviews on his page, you guys, that he allegedly wrote himself after numerous botched surgeries from other clients that he actually did surgeries on, okay? They also said that Dr. Zach even went as far as suing former patients for negative online reviews, claiming that his work was subpar, okay? Now, they're saying that as of July 2021, that Dr. Zach filed a $30K lawsuit against a former patient for a negative review after he mutilated her during surgery. So you mutilated her, then turn around and sued her for $30K. Now, they're saying that the client also discouraged other clients from using him as their doctor, which made him lose patients. So he lost a lot of patients behind this review from this former patient who he botched, all right? And they're saying that the case was dismissed without prejudice in December 2021. All right. There's more. Now they're saying that Dr. Zach raised eyebrows after he deleted posts that he shared on IG of himself and Jackie before he went and unfollowed her on IG. Now he done went and took her life with this damn surgery. Now he is trying to clear himself by distancing himself from this situation, taking all the pictures down, because he took a whole gang of pictures prior to the surgery with Jackie to, I guess, promote his channel, because she's a celebrity. So to promote his platform, he kind of used her in terms of promoting. But then once this thing kind of went downhill, he started deleting stuff, which kind of raised eyebrows. So they said that Jackie was in her hotel room when she experienced heart failure, all right, and was discovered by a staff who then called 911. Jackie was pronounced deceased at a Miami hospital, okay? Now they're saying that Jackie was known to vlog everything, so evidence leading to the surgery, of course, we know would be in her phone. Now they're saying that Dr. Zach performed a mommy makeover. Get this. This is all the stuff that she had done, which I said, well, damn, this is why she had heart failure, because you had way too many things done at one time. Like, damn. This girl had a mommy makeover, a BBL, a tummy tuck, a breast lift, vaginal rejuvenation, all at the same damn time. That's a lot. That's a lot. Okay. I showed you guys the video where she was on live with DC Young Fly, where he was talking so disrespectfully to her. And he kept telling her, I want some PUSSY, I want some P, I want some P. And she was like, okay. Like, he was like super disrespectful to her. But I was just like, she had all this done, sir, vaginal rejuvenation. And he was supposed to be coming down to Miami to, like, be of support to her after her surgery. And I'm just like, when you get there, I don't know what you thought you was going to get, because she done had all this shit done. You ain't about to be getting nothing for quite some time, because that's going to take some healing. Vaginal rejuvenation? Child, I was just like, Jesus. So they're saying that Dr. Zach is not permitted to do any type of surgeries of that magnitude, and that Dr. Zach also was supposed to he's only permitted to do like body contouring, okay? So he has a permit for body contouring only, and that he was not licensed to be doing tummy tucks, BBLs, breast lifts, vaginal rejuvenations, and all those types of surgeries, okay? So it's looking like he might be getting sued and probably locked up, or probably have the license that he do have taken away as a result, okay? Now, Jackie O's family, like I said, I feel like they need to sue this damn fake ass Dr. Zach. And he needs to be probably locked up for performing these surgeries that he was not permitted to perform, all right? Because that's team too much. You were not. So rest in peace again to her. I wanted to give you guys that update on what I found out on that. All right, moving on, some Love and Marriage Huntsville news, gossip, shenanigans, reads, drags, whatnot. Nell Fletcher, you guys, y'all remember this last episode? A lot of people have been talking about Nell Fletcher, honey, in this last episode, because she came off as being one of Melody's really good friends. We were kind of excited to see Nell being on the show, because we said, well, finally Mel has an ally, somebody that she can kind of go to and be a friend, since everybody on the show is kind of like an enemy and fighting against her. So it was kind of good this season to see Nell come on the show and kind of link up with Mel and be of a support system to her while she's going through what she's going through with Martell and everyone else in the cast. All right, so Nell Fletcher and her always busted damn lace front made me kind of side eye her, okay, with her funeral home Maybelline that her ass be wearing, all right, and that Elmer's glue having lace front, all right, that she had on at the baby shower, all right. It kind of made me feel a little way about old Nell, because I didn't like the way she brought that conversation up when Melody sat down, and a lot of people been saying that they feel like Nell is like this little fake friend, and how could you be such a good friend to Melody when you are such good friends with Martell? Because y'all know anytime you sit down with Martell, and we saw it in the episode when Martell sat down with them for lunch, she and Chris Fletcher, all he wanted to talk about was Melody, Melody, Melody. So how is it that you can sit there and entertain a conversation with Martell, who we all know has a whole vendetta against Melody? How can you sit there and listen to him go on and on and on talking negatively about a person who is supposed to be your friend and not shut it down, and then get into a room full of people? My bad, you guys. My live, I don't know what the hell happened just now. Get in front of a room full of people and talk negatively about Melody in terms of Sheree and Martell's situationship, which we all know is fake. We know that mess is fake. Melody don't care. We've already talked about it. It just kind of made me side eye her, and then the fact that Chris Fletcher just kind of sits back, and I don't think he said 3 words already this whole season, y'all. Chris just he's just in the room. Now we know he's quiet, but Chris just does not speak at all. And I think he should have kind of checked Nell on that whenever she said that, knowing that they are good friends with Melody. It was highly inappropriate for her to speak in that tone and in that way, sitting at the table with those men, I feel like. You know what I mean? For you to say, Tiffany was asking, does Sheree P-U-S-S-Y, is it good enough to keep Martell? And I'm just like, girl, first of all, your husband is sitting there. He looked uncomfortable. Chris Fletcher looked uncomfortable. Maurice was sitting there with the wide-eyed like he always does. But then again, he's a whole BAN as well. But I just felt like that was highly inappropriate. So I'm kind of side-eyeing Nell the rest of this season, because I don't know what you actually giving, ma'am. It doesn't look like that you are a true friend to Melody. Okay, that's how I'm feeling. Because I was excited in the beginning when I saw her coming on the show, but not so much now, because I see how she's moving. And I don't know if she's trying to secure her spot on this show, because y'all know when they come on here, they got to have something reputable. They got to kind of bring it. They got to be a little messy, and I get that. But don't do it at the expense of your friend. I don't like people that do that. Like, try to crack jokes when you notice that it's kind of hitting below the belt, to try to, come at somebody just at their expense. I don't like that. And I feel like Nell kind of did that, and they were enjoying it. Like people like Tisha they sat there and enjoyed that, because Tisha looked right at Mel with this little smirk, like, yeah, your own friend, the person that's supposed to be your friend, is talking junk about you too. Like, and I respect Mel for getting up and leaving in that moment. But Nell would not be able to call my phone no more after that conversation, baby, because you kind of went all the way left. And then the fact that you did it in front of people I don't fool with, further let me know what type of mess I'm dealing with you, sis. And that's on period. Them type of people you got to watch. You got to watch them kind of people, because Mel done sat up and talked to you and cried about how she missed her children, that she don't get to see her children for a whole 7 days because of this punk-ass fool that she was married to is taking her through it, because she won't come back to him. And you already done been through a situation where your husband done cheated on you multiple times. So you should be able to, understand where she's coming from as a woman and as a person who went through that also with their husband. Chris Fletcher cheated on Nell for some years. So much so until y'all see how she looks now versus on the episode when Mel and Martell was at Nell and Chris Fletcher's house, when Mel threw that glass at him. Nell done went out here and she done maybe weight loss surgery, or maybe she just been, working out or whatever, but she don't look the same. So she's doing what she had to do to keep Chris Fletcher's eyes on her. Because she was competing with some chicks out there too, for him to be out there stepping out. So she'd have been trying to get her body right so she can look right. She still ain't did nothing with that damn wig. You done got your body right, but that wig still looking busted, baby. Okay? It's looking button. You might want to get a stylist. So they got money. You might want to get a stylist because you keep hopping on national television, baby, with that Elmer's glue around the front of your head, looking a hot damn mess. Okay? You might want to do that. She done went out here and got some stuff done to her body to where she got a little waistline and all that. You didn't have that then. You didn't have that then. Okay? Your husband was out here looking at apparently looking at the little slim little chicks with the nice little body yada yadas and the thick little booties. And now her ass done went out here and trimmed it down. She know what it is. You know what it feels like to be in that position. So for you to sit there and be so careless with your words, with your friend who have cried to you and shared personal things with you. I know Melody sees her in a different light because y'all know it don't take long for Melody to kind of see how you moving and then she just kind of cuts you off. Melody is on her, it ain't a nigga job, that's Melody. That's probably her theme song because baby will cut you off. Ask Destiny. You better ask Stormy. You better ask Martell and everybody else in the surrounding damn areas. Melody will cut that ass off. That's why they mad. Because you want to be in her presence. But you cut off. Martell, you got to email her. And you got children with her. So that lets you know what her cutoff game is like. And she needs to do the same damn thing to Nell because that don't seem like a real reputable friend to me. I would not fool with nobody like that, period. You got one time to get in front of people that I don't fool with and talk sideways like that to me. And about my situation, it's kind of like you trying to make a joke about the shit. Mel don't care nothing about no Martell and who he's smashing. She got her own man. She just not sharing that information with y'all because y'all miserable asses. Everybody sitting at that table got more shit combined going on in their life that they need to be focused on. Stormy, you need to be focused on getting people orders out. You need to be focused on getting that lean up off that plantation. You need to be focused on what's going on with you and your marriage that's not so perfect while your husband on national television talking shit to you like you a bitch off the street. And who else can we talk about? Tisha, where do we even begin? Tilapia Tisha, let's start there. Tilapia Tisha, you need to be worried about your own damn marriage and why y'all ass got to move out of that broke down house into a damn apartment when y'all bragging about y'all got all these properties and all this money, miss $17 million worth. I doubt it. Pay y'all taxes. Okay? Yeah. Pay off all them damn abatement charges y'all ass got because y'all nasty asses just like your nasty ass draws cooking mama. Your mama over there cooking with them nasty ass draws. That's where y'all asses need to be focused on. What you so worried about Mel and what she got going on and how she feel and trying to hurt her. Melody is focused on her business and on vacation. I ain't seen Tisha and Marceau go on no damn vacations. I ain't seen y'all post where y'all went on vacation not once. Tisha talking about Marceau is taking her and the kids to Africa. When? This is June. When y'all leaving? Thank you so much for the super chat. When y'all leaving? When y'all leaving, child? Because you are worried and impressed about Mel and what she got going on. Everybody sitting at that table. They kill me with that. Team too much. Team too much. Team too much. Now you need to be worried about trying to find you somebody to be doing your makeup, baby. Because I'm tired of you looking like your ass ready to go jump in the casket. You looking like you got on that casket, Maybelline, like a mortician did your damn makeup, sis. You hop every episode of that show, Nell, you looking like a mortician that smeared your makeup on. Like you ready to go straight on to the king. That's how your ass look, Nell. People need to be reminded sometime when they be acting out of order. They need to be reminded. If I was Mel, I would have did that shit. I would have went all the way around the table and picked their asses apart. Even Maurice with his square ass sitting there. I'd have called him out too. And he ain't even say nothing. Just the simple fact that you sitting there making facial expressions, I'd have read his ass down too. I'd have got every one of them. And I'd say, Chris Fletcher, your mute ass too. Get your wife. I'm sick of you and these damn dry ass S-curls. Focus on your damn wife and making sure her ass don't be out here embarrassing you. And you so quiet because you don't want people to be talking about your shit and that you out there. Because he got a bunch of skeletons too. That's why he stayed mute. Anytime you see him, that's why he not talking. Because Chris got so much shit up and he got so much shit in his closet. he don't want to be embarrassed on national television, so he just like, listen, I'm gonna just let y'all just say what y'all want to say. I'm gonna just sit here in the cut and get my check. I don't even know what his purpose is of being on the show. And I ain't got nothing against Chris Fletcher, but I don't know what his purpose is of being on the show because, baby, you ain't said not 2 words this entire season. For real, for real. Like, you can go on home, Chris. Go sell some properties, baby. Go show Destiny's house again. That's something else you can be doing. But moving right along. Speaking of Destiny Tackleberry Peyton, baby, there has been a U-Haul spotted outside of Madonna, honey, getting Destiny Tackleberry Peyton stuff up out of there, honey, for the final time. Because y'all know she already announced that Madonna is officially closed, honey. So they done got a whole U-Haul that's been shown at Madonna, honey, backed up there getting Destiny's, them 3 wigs, honey, them 2 bottles of edge control. I don't even know why she need a U-Haul for that shit, but go off, sis. Them 3 wigs, the 3 bottles of edge control, the 2 wave caps, the 5 brushes, the 2 combs with the teeth all toe out because her ass been in there combing and wigs, and a few bottles of lotion and some Skin So Soft from Avon, and maybe some cocoa butter lotion. So she put all that in her U-Haul, child, because that's all her ass had in there. We already saw inside of Madonna when y'all had the little Madonna fight, child. You ain't had much of nothing up in there. So, yeah, you probably packed that shit up in like 15 minutes. But, yeah, there was a U-Haul spotted outside of Madonna, honey, where they were getting the final stuff up out of there. Because y'all know Destiny didn't pay her rent, honey. She owes back rent. Just like she owed her employees, honey, that put her ass on blast. We done did a live about it. We done talked about it several times. And she steady opening more and more businesses that ain't doing nothing. So, she's taking a book out of Martell's page, honey, just taking a page out of Martell's book, honey. Just keep opening businesses, honey, and whatever stick, just stick. It don't matter if it fail, honey. Just keep opening businesses, and that's indeed what she is doing, honey. Okay, we don't hear no more about these rejuvenating or reignite candles, honey, because things probably don't even ignite. But yeah. So Destiny, go on and get all your shit out of there, and keep that U-Haul, and go on and pull on up over there at LB's house and get the rest of your shit out of there too. Because he trying to sell your house, child. Or his house is what he called it. He said, I'm selling my house. He didn't say me and Destiny house. He said, I'm selling my house. That's what the flyer said when he posted it on social media. Okay, so moving right along. Kiki Jabar, honey. Kiki Jabar, let's talk about her this morning. Kiki Jabar, honey, says, and for those of you who don't know, who just touched down from Mars, Kiki is Talaka Tisha from Love and Marriage Huntsville, her first cousin, okay? The one that was seen at Home Depot, her, allegedly. So, yes, Kiki Jabar says that she might have to resort to getting a restraining order against old Tiffany Whitlow, honey, because Tiffany continues to her and putting pictures out about her and telling her damn business. So she's thinking about having to put out a restraining order. Kiki did a whole interview with this other individual online, honey, where she was talking about Tiffany running her mouth too much and doing team too much. I have to go on to get a restraining order against her ass. Okay. Tiffany, you done dropped that baby now, honey. You might want to pipe it on down. Because Kiki done said on the show she's ready to go on and put them paws upon you, baby. So you might want to go ahead on and shut it on down, sis. You might want to shut it on down. Because at the end of the day, now, it ain't nothing for somebody to haul off and go upside your head with you steady getting in everybody's business. And I get it, you trying to save your show, save your spot on this show. I get it, production done hyped you up to say, hey, you need to do more or we're going to have to get rid of you. I get all that. But at the end of the day, you doing too much. You laying it on a little too thick. Production going to get your head knocked off out here. Okay? For real, for real. You might want to calm it on down. You might want to calm it on down. Because it's like you have this obsession for Kiki. And at the end of the day, Kiki kind of is bouncing off of Tiffany this season in terms of a storyline. Because y'all know they going back and forth. They don't see it for each other. They going back and forth. So they kind of do need each other for a storyline. But Kiki is just like, bitch, listen, I need you to get up off me and get up out my damn business. So it's looking like Tiffany is going to be the bone collector this damn season. And she's in everyone's business. I feel like if you're going to be the bone collector, do it with the people that you need to do it with. Tisha and Marceau, that's who you need to be talking about. Because Tiffany knows some deep, dark secrets of some shit that happened at the movie theater where Marceau worked. So that's some stuff that she could be talking about, and I won't even be mad about that. Thank you so much for the super chat. I won't even be mad at the fact that Tiffany brought that information out because y'all know the spots. this particular episode where and our season and seasons before have lived to talk about other people's indiscretions and everybody else's stuff versus talking about their own. It's all a deflection from talking about what they have going on, which really is nothing. We keep seeing y'all put on a hard hat to go on a job site, but we ain't seeing y'all going on no real job sites. We ain't seeing y'all pulling up to no jobs that y'all are actually doing. We ain't seeing y'all making any progress on bedrock where y'all putting out there that y'all gonna be done in the next 3, maybe 4 years on this damn house that y'all ain't even damn started on. You can't start on them because you got liens everywhere. And then you saying you gotta move because this damn house that y'all, I guess was renting maybe, gotta have some reconstruction done to it. But from what I saw where Tisha was packing them little Amazon boxes, baby, I don't see where nothing needed to be done. Maybe add some more stairs, because y'all trying to say y'all got a 2-story house but 3 stairs in there. Maybe y'all can add some more stairs in there to make it more believable. But I don't really see, I don't really see nothing that y'all need to have done. I really don't know. Maybe the outside part is what really needs to be done. That driveway, that y'all can start there. Start with the driveway and work your way to that fence, because that fence was looking a hot damn mess. Okay, and maybe change that dookie green color off the front of that house and put another color on there to make it look a little more fresh, and change the shutters on there. That's just some stuff I noticed, because y'all know I notice everything. But yeah, y'all and upgrade that furniture, because them chairs, baby, that's kind of dated. Y'all furniture look a little dated, so y'all might want to upgrade that shit and put something else up in there. With that old ass brown table that you had sitting there, honey, get that up out and take that straight onto the Goodwill, back where you found it. But yes. Oh Lord, why am I feeling so petty today? Jesus, I ain't mean to make a left on Petty Avenue this morning. I ain't mean to make a left on Petty Avenue. But while we're here, let's continue. Damn. But yeah, child, I think Kiki Jabar, honey, don't even take it that serious with Tiffany, honey. Tiffany has been this way since her ass first made her appearance on the show, and I found it so weird that everybody was trying to get her ass off the show when she first came on there. We didn't want to see Tiffany, and we were super happy that her ass was getting ready to have a baby, thinking that she was gonna go on and bow out gracefully and not even come back. But that seems to have sparked her interest to even want to be on the show even more now. We didn't think Tiffany was coming back when she announced that she was pregnant. Like, for real. I thought that her and Lou was just gonna be like, bye. When they up and left the couples retreat and we didn't see them no more or hear nothing else from them until the damn reunion, I didn't think they were coming back. Maybe they need the money. And they damn sure need a housekeeper. That's something you could be focused on too, Tiffany. You need to be focused on a housekeeper, because every time they show the inside of y'all house, it's giving me hoarders. Maybe y'all on the wrong show. Y'all don't love Marriage Huntsville. Maybe y'all need to reach out to hoarders and see if they need another couple on the show. Because y'all house be giving hoarders, baby. The way y'all had all that stuff piled up on top of y'all refrigerator and all that stuff in the corner, them boxes and stuff in the corner, I was just like, oh, baby. I feel like I was watching episode Hoarders. I had to look at my my guide on my TV to make sure I was on the right channel. Because y'all was giving straight hoarders. That's what it was giving me. I mean, what y'all think? Oh, child. I said, damn. Oh, it was all the way giving me hoarders. I said, damn, what channel? I thought I was on the OWN network. I didn't know my damn TV done flipped over to a whole nother channel when they done showed Tiffany and Lewis inside of their house. I mean, the outside is immaculate, where they done cut the grass and everything looks, well manicured outside. But baby, when you get inside, I said, hot damn. This is giving me hoarders. Tiffany and Lewis, y'all looking like y'all on the episode of Hoarders, baby. I ain't even trying to hold you on that. I said, damn, what's all these boxes piled up in the corner like Tiffany trying to be moving and not tell Big Lou? Looking like she's trying to sneak and move and just put some hiding boxes over in the corner so Lewis won't notice. But I'm looking like, guess who noticed? Put the camera on me. It was giving too much. Let's move on, y'all. Say, Rell, you funny. Y'all, listen, I just notice everything. I'm telling you, if you ever hang out with me, bitch, I notice everything. If you got a hole in your sock, I'm gonna be the one to see the shit. I didn't ask the Lord for X-ray vision, honey. It was just bestowed upon me. So when I'm watching something that you might miss, I'm gonna catch it. I don't know why. I've always been that way. My husband be like, I didn't notice that, but I did. I'm just that one, y'all. I noticed stuff. Okay, and we somewhere in your track hanging out, and I'm talking to you. I'm gonna give it a once over, and I might glance back up, and I'm like, did this bitch really come out here with her track showing like Are we really on that type of board? I'm gonna be on that, but I'm gonna still keep talking like, show enough, girl, for real. But then when I get in the car, I'm gonna be like, damn, she was out with her track showing like that, and nobody else gonna see the shit but me, which is so weird. I don't even know why the Lord bestowed that upon me, child. But listen, thank you, Lord, for that extra X-ray vision that you bestowed upon me, cause baby, ooh, child. But let's move on. Woo! I love it. Alright, so moving on, honey. Wanda, honey. Uncle Wanda, honey. The one with the mustache and the chin hairs. The one with the dirty drawers beside the grill, honey. She grilling with her dirty drawers over there, honey. By the grill. Her. The one with only 100 subscribers over there on her channel. Her. The one that don't never clean her house and with the blowed up oven over there in her house. Her. The one that was just saying on her live that we need to stop talking about people that stay talking about folk. Okay? The one that loves to keep my name in her mouth every time she open her mouth in the same place that she keep other things in her mouth. Do I need to keep doing the description? Because I can do a whole lot more. See, this is the thing with me. And I got to be on my Cardi B with Wanda. Okay? Because once you become an enemy with me, I'm just so fucking petty that when you think that when you forgot about the shit and you let go, I'm the one to remind you and be like, oh, I'm not done being petty. That's why you should just never fuck with me like that, Wanda. Okay? Let me just send out a PSA to your drunk ass over there. When you mention me, when you got a problem with me, you got a problem with me forever. And I got to say it in my Cardi B voice. Let me straighten my back when I say that shit. You got a problem with me forever. Let me pause for the calls right quick when I say that shit. You got a problem with me forever. Bitch. Yeah, it don't stop. There's no pause button over here when it comes to it. Yeah, I'm staying. I don't feel like letting it go yet. I'm on that level of petty. I don't feel like letting it go. Because you didn't feel like not putting my name in your mouth, and I asked you that several times. So now I got to talk about your ass. And I know it hurts, but I don't have feelings like that when it comes to you. Okay? I don't. And I know you say you don't have a problem with me, but when you mention me in a negative type of tone, then that tells me that you do. So then that just reactivates my petty. And I keep saying, keep reactivating that shit. And that's just what it be. I didn't mean it. The Lord made me this way. Don't judge me. The Lord made me petty. Okay? Yeah. The Lord made me petty. So don't be mad. Don't be mad at me for being the way the Lord made me. Okay? Just on period. She said, she needs to stop talking about people. Well, what are you doing? What are you doing? You live to talk about people. But when I do it, it's like a whole rule in a law that we just cannot do it. It's just so bad whenever. Camera, you just talk about people so much. It's just, I really don't. I'm talking about you so much. And it's bothering you. And it's making me sleep good at night when I do it. Because you reignited that candle. You did that. You brought out the petty in me. I was sitting on mute and cute. It wasn't bothering anyone. And y'all know I don't even be in any type of YouTube beef. Can't nobody say they had no type of YouTube beef with me, period. And that's on period, because I don't do it. I don't be doing no back and forth with no damn bloggers and shit. I don't do that. I hop on here and do my damn commentary, and I hop my ass right on back up off here. You be like, damn, Cameron already logged off. Yes, she did. I come on here and I talk my shit, and I log the hell off. Now, when I hear my name, I let it spin through my mental Rolodex. And while it's spinning, I choose the type of petty level that I want to be on. Okay? Yeah, that's what we do. That's what we do. And when I choose the level of petty that I want to be on, then I hit that petty level button, and bitch is on. That's just how I flow over here. So if you don't want that level of petty, then don't ignite it. Don't activate that shit. Don't. You want me to stop talking about you? Don't mention me. So if you mention my name one time, I have like 20 damn jokes that I'm going to say about your ass. And that's just how it is with me. That's just how I've always been that way. I know how to get you off me to the point to where you never mention my ass again. If you sleep and you talking in your sleep and you mention my name, bitch, you better wake up. That I'm gonna have it. I want you on that level. If you talk in your sleep and you mention Caramel, wake up and say, damn, I didn't even say that. That's how I want you when it comes to Caramel. Because I don't even bother you, like, for real. I really don't. I really, really don't. I don't bother you. If you ate a piece of caramel today, don't even say I ate a piece of caramel. Just say I ate a piece of candy. Because then I'm going to feel like you saying some shit about me. That's just how petty I am. Do not say, girl, I ate some candy today, girl, and it had caramel in it. Then, because y'all, and my subscribers, let me say this, y'all asses is just as messy as me, because every time she be on that bullshit, y'all be blowing up my damn IG messages like, Caramel, did you hear what Wanda had to say? Even when she was trying to compliment me, y'all was blowing me up like Wanda was just talking all kind of cash shit about me. And I was just like, I know this bitch really is not bothering me again. Went over there and listened to the damn video. Wanda was complimenting, oh, I really don't have a problem with Miss Caramel. She even called me Miss Caramel. I was like, oh, is the Lord working on her? Probably not. But anyway, yeah, so she was like, yes, I don't really have a problem with Caramel. I really like Miss Caramel. I kind of like her. I kind of like her. And I was just like, bitch, don't like me. Please. No new friends. No. No new friends. I have no more room in my life for anyone. Like, I'm good over here. I promise you. Don't like me. Don't like me. Because I don't want to like you. I actually enjoy this level of pity. But anywho, moving right along. Let me get off her on that, child. Y'all already know how it is. So, she messed up when she mentioned me. Okay, period. What's this? What is this, June? Today is what, the 5th? 6th? I might get up off you, Wanda, July 1st, okay? Put that on your calendar, but do it in pencil, just in case I didn't mean that shit, okay? Write it in pencil. Don't put it in pen, all right? Write on your calendar, July 1st, Caramel is going to get off my ass, all right? But do it in pencil so you can erase it just in case I wake up petty again, because I don't never know when my petty is going to activate. I don't never know. I just never know. So write it in pencil, just in case on July 1st I wake up and be like, bitch, you know what? I got one more joke. Okay. Then you can go and erase that shit and I'll give you another date when we get there. But all right. So my goal is July 1st to get off you, Wanda. All right. Yeah. So going forward, I might just do a random video and we're going to be talking about some other outlandish shit and your name might pop up just to let you know. Okay. So I'm just preparing you for any future drags and or shenanigans that may fly out of my mouth. But moving right on. Wanda, honey, Uncle Wanda says that the bloggers and everybody is just out here up and telling lies, child. As if we got time to be doing that, child. Because we got to put videos out. I know I do. I don't have time to be out here lying. But Wanda says that Marcel and Tisha are not living apart, honey. And that if they were, that she would be the first one to tell it. And don't we know, because you live to be telling your daughter's business. So if anything is going on in their marriage because you don't like Marcel, we already know you're going to put that shit out there. But I keep saying that you're really not for your daughter like that, because that's an embarrassing moment for her if they are separated. I think that it would be her place to tell that and not yours. But see, you got a whole boyfriend and a husband on the side that you should be worried about. And that's where your focus should be. Talk about why neither one of them don't ever be seen with you in public. We can go there. We can say that. We don't never see them in public with you. And the one time that we did see your husband, if that's who he was, in your car with all the chicken grease in the top, when we did see him, he was looking like a drunk-ass wino sitting over there, like his ass needed to go by the ER and be checked out. Because he was looking like his ass was like, yeah, he didn't look like he was doing too well. Looked like you need to drop his ass off by the ER while you was running around with your engine light on trying to do a damn live video. That's what it was giving me. But moving right along. So Wanda, honey, y'all know that Wanda, honey, is a whole Besma whistler, honey. She's a whole Besma whistleblower. And she always telling stuff that she don't need to be telling. She kind of got that spirit of Tiffany in her too. You know, she be telling stuff she ain't really supposed to be telling. But so she is saying that Carlos King is saying that that none of the cast of Love and Marriage Huntsville is able to interview with bloggers anymore since Martell did his interview with Queen Sheba, which we know was very damaging. Martell was telling shit that he wasn't even being asked, okay? Queen Sheba was like, so what is your favorite food? Well, things of that nature. I just want to say that I punched Tank one day too. I was just like, bitch, we didn't even ask that. We did not even ask that. We didn't even know that. We knew in the court papers that you was giving the kids hot sauce and you was making them eat soap as a form of punishment, and you were also spanking them which the judge also told you no more corporal punishment in terms of the children. So when she asked you what is your favorite food, which you later said was manwich, you thought it was just a great idea to pop out your mouth and say that you punched Tank. Which, my thing is this, you work out, you in the gym, you don't really know your strength like that when it comes to your son. What you thought might have been a light tap might have hurt him in a way that he needed to go home and tell his mama, which he did. And he also had to give a statement to the courts, which that's also in the paperwork. Okay? So, and then Martell also admitted to the revenge PORN video between he and Mel. And he tried to take all of the backlash from it and not put any of it on Ariane. Why he was protecting her so much? Well, I know why. Because Ariane knows where the bones are buried. She knows, honey. Ariane know everything with him, honey. She done been talking about, oh yeah, he eats ass and he does this. So he trying to keep the eat ass comments and all that down. And I feel you. You don't want nobody to know you eat ass. You don't want nobody to know you got brownies in your teeth. I feel you, Martell. But at the end of the day, sir, let me just say this. You really stuck your own foot up your ass in this interview. And I thank you. I want to thank you, Martell. I really do. I want to thank you for putting your own foot up your ass. But Carlos King is saying that none of the castmates are able to or allowed to, or their jobs will be in jeopardy if they do any more interviews with the bloggers, and that the bloggers got to get their information somewhere else. Well, guess what? A person like me don't need to do an interview or look at an interview to find out tea on NT1. Okay, I've been blogging for a whole year, and all of my videos, I show receipts about anything that I'm talking about and anyone that I'm reporting about. So I don't need to look at nobody's interview of anyone to get the tea that I need. Okay, I really don't. I have sources as well that I can reach out to get information if that's what I need to do. So I don't care about no drunk ass interview. Carlos, what you're trying to do is you are trying to protect Martell. You are mad that Martell told some things in this interview that now makes him look bad, which then makes your show look bad because you're not holding him accountable, and people are now saying they're not going to watch the show, and they're thinking about doing another blackout, which we know he is scared of having a blackout because look at what he did to Wanda. Look at what happened with Wanda after that Madani situation. They put the heat on him so much so, and he did a recent live. Carlos did a recent live, and they was tearing his ass up to where he had to cut the comments off, y'all. Carlos had to turn his own comments off because they was tearing him up. Well, what about Martell? Did you see the Queen Sheba interview whenever he openly admitted to the revenge PORN with Mel? Like, he don't want to address it. So what he wants to do is stop the castmates from interviewing with the bloggers, when the real problem is sit Martell down until he finished therapy and then go from there. But he don't want to do that because he got such a friendship with Martell until he can't do his job. And that's the problem I have with people of his caliber. Carlos can't do his job because now you in the friend zone with Martell, and then Martell might know some shit on you to where if you do decide to sit him down, he gonna put your shit out there. We can stay on that just a little bit, just for y'all to think about that. And I know y'all know I'm telling the truth. If he sit Martell down, that's going to piss him off because Martell ain't got no more income. Okay? Think about it. Follow me. Martell don't have any other income. Love and Marriage Huntsville is Martell's bread and butter and how he survives. Okay? That's how he goes to get that $3.99 box of Popeyes every day while he's saying he got a private chef, which we know that's total bullshit. You can't even keep your lights on, so I know damn well you ain't paying no chef. Melody had to pay your light bill, sir. So I know you ain't got no private chef. You got a public chef over there at Popeyes. You ain't got no private chef, but you damn sure got a public chef. The little nigga back there in the kitchen that fried the chicken, that's your public chef. Because that's all your ass can afford, that $3.99 box of Popeyes, all right? I said it. We don't take nothing back over here. But Carlos, I feel like Carlos, maybe he needs to be sat down from being a producer of Love and Marriage Huntsville and also Bell Collective, because there's some bullshit going on over there as well. He is allowing Cliff to be over there disrespecting Latrice. He disrespected the hell out of her. He disrespected the hell out of Latrice on that show. And even snatched her mic off on the show. We talked about it. And this is the mess that Carlos is producing. And he be thinking that mess be funny. He lives to see men disrespect their wives on national television. because all he cares about is ratings. He don't care about Melody on social media crying about the shit Martell does to her. He don't care about that. He don't care about that. He was mad as hell that Martell did this interview with Queen Sheba because it opened a lot of windows of bullshit that people did not know about Martell, and it made him look worse than he already did, which I didn't even think that was possible. I did not think it was possible for Martell to look any worse than he actually looked in that interview. And she did a hell of a job because she would ask him a question and then she would come back and ask the same question in a different way, which he wasn't even smart enough to catch it. And he was just saying some shit that I don't think he meant to say, trying to be smart and try to outsmart her. That's the problem with Martell. Martell has this thing to where he thinks he's smarter than everybody in the room and that he can outsmart you and that he can use how he look to try to manipulate you. But what he didn't realize was, what Martell did not realize was that Queen Sheba was smarter than him in terms of how she interviewed him. So I already said it before. I take my hat out to her, and whatever it is that she was dealing with after this interview, all it was like evil spirits trying to attack her. Okay. So I really hope she did like a good old nice prayer after that, baby, because Martell indeed have some spirits, and spirits do transfer. So with her talking about this situation with him, baby, I'm sure it did transfer a lot of spirits over. So I really hope she was really prayed up on that, baby, and even take your oil out and put some oil on you, honey. Because Martell, baby, listen, okay? I'm just trying to say, Martell got a lot of stuff going on with him. But Carlos wants to muzzle the cast members now when he don't even realize that can be a legal issue because they do have freedom of speech. Now you're telling them that they don't have freedom of speech. They can do interviews. So does that mean now that he can no longer do interviews with the cast as well? Because now he is also a blogger. He also has a YouTube channel up where he have the cast on his show, on his YouTube channel, interviewing them, allowing them to go on there and talk about their life and lies. He's had Martell on there. He's had Kimmy on there. He just had Tiffany Whitlow on there. He have the cast members on his show as well. So is he going to stop interviewing them as well since they're not allowed to speak? Or are they just allowed to come on his channel and lie? I mean, a lie is a lie. It don't matter if it's over there or over here. A lie is a lie. Is it not? I'm just trying to say, if we got a rule, then the same rule should apply with you as well, Carlos Queen. Period. Period. You don't want negative energy or negative stuff being brought out. And Martell is the whole villain behind this whole mess. And I get it, he is his friend. But if he don't soon do his job, OWN is going to sit him down just like Bravo did. Because with Martell coming out and admitting that on this interview, that opened a lot of doors. And he can still have charges pressed against him. Okay? He can still have charges pressed against him if Melody chooses to do so, which I would, because he needs a rude awakening. Martell thinks he can get away with anything that he does and that there's no consequences, period. Martell thinks he can do whatever he wants to do with no consequence. And at the end of the day, I feel like that something needs to be done. I think that Carlos needs to be removed as the producer of this show and any other show on OWN that he produces, because I don't feel like that he has the best interest at heart of his cast members. I don't feel like he protects his cast members. I think he promotes a dangerous working environment for the women, especially Melody, on this show, as well as Latrice. Suppose her husband would have hurt her when he snatched that mic off her. Carlos is so focused on his ratings that he's not focused on the safety of the people that work for him. And at some point, it's got to stop. Something needs to be done. It's a hostile working environment to work with Martell, who continuously follows this woman around, who continuously do things and say things that's out of order, and you don't check it. Because you don't want him coming at you. Maybe he's scared of Martell. I don't know why he don't do it. But at the end of the day, enough is enough. Enough is enough, okay? Now, I think we're going to end the live there, but I think what I'm going to have to do is when I get off, I'll have to do a pop-in so that we can reconnect again, because I had some more stuff that I wanted to talk about. So I think we'll address it in the pop-in as well, okay? But thank y'all for being here. We have almost 1,000 in the building. Thank y'all so much for the super chats. Thank y'all so much for the likes in this video. What we got? 430 likes, 978. We can get the likes up. If you didn't hit it on the way in, y'all know to go ahead and hit it on your way out. Again, thank you guys for 10K subscribers. And go ahead and leave a comment to this video to let me know what you guys think about the video. Because y'all know that I do read and respond to the comments, okay? Love you guys all the way that way. Thank you, mods, for doing such a great job of keeping the trolling down. And thank you for any content creators that joined us today, all right? You guys try to make it a good day. It is Tuesday. We got some more days to go in this week. Good God, I'm already tired, y'all. Like, y'all, please, like they say in church, please pray my strength in the Lord. Because, baby... And I took a B12, and I just feel just like, Jesus, I don't know if I'm going to make it, Lord. But let's get on out of here. You guys have a great day. Thank you guys for being here. Thank y'all for laughing with me, because y'all know I act a whole fool sometimes. But, hey, I do it all for my caramelians. All right. And everybody in the bushes. So thank you, Wanda and Broker Teeth Piano Marcella, for being in the bushes. And everyone else that's hiding out. Basement Billy, thank you for being in your treehouse watching as well. All right. And goodbye.